everybody. Thank you so much again for sending your teachers pictures of your drawings last week. I am so impressed with all of them. You have all done such a great job. For today's lesson, we are going to learn how to draw a puppy. For this video, you are going to need, same as always, a piece of paper, a sharp pencil, a rubber, and a pencil sharpener. As always, please ask an adult before using your pencil sharpener, as they may want to do that for you. So, let's get started.
The first thing we are going to draw on our page is a small circle, about this sort of size. Then next to the circle, we are going to draw an oval shape, about this size. Don't worry about it being really neat at this stage, we will neaten it up later. Next, we are going to draw a line coming off our smaller circle and just going outwards a little bit, about where I'm drawing my line here. You want your line to have a very slight curve. Then at the tip of this line, we are going to draw another curve going downwards and curving round just a little bit. Then from the bottom of our circle, we are going to draw another line curving round and connecting to the bottom of the line that we've just drawn. You want everything to be kind of curved, not really curved like a semicircle, just a really slight curve. Once you have done that, you are going to draw another line from the top of the circle going down to the oval like this. And at the bottom line we've just drawn, we want to connect that to the oval as well. Roughly where I have drawn mine here. So now you can see that the smaller circle we drew at the start is the puppy's head, and the larger oval in the middle is the puppy's body. So now we need to draw our puppy's legs. Going down from the oval, right on the edge here, you are just going to draw a straight line going down. You don't want to make the legs too long. Then at the very bottom of that line, you are going to draw a little curve. This is going to be the paw, like this. And then you want to curve that all the way around, like this. Think of it like you're drawing a little sock. And then you want to draw another curved line going from the bottom of your oval here and joining up with the line that you've just drawn. You don't want your puppy's legs to be too skinny, you want them to be nice and chubby. So same at the back, about here, so where I've drawn that line there, you're going to draw your line going downwards. Try and make them about the same size as the leg that you've just drawn, and then curving outwards again. Try and make it look like a little sock. And then from the back of the oval here, you're going to draw your curved line going down to meet the line that you've just drawn. Then what we are going to do on both the legs we've just drawn, we're going to draw a little arch here. That's to show where our puppy's leg ends and its paw starts. Now, puppies, of course, have 4 legs, not 2, so we need to draw the extra legs in now. I'm going to draw my puppy so it looks like they are holding their leg out a little bit, so I'm going to do a curve coming around like this, from where our line started for our puppy's leg, and then curving downwards into my puppy's paw. This is a little bit tricky, so don't worry if yours doesn't look exactly like mine. On the back leg, nice and easy, I'm just going to draw another line, just following the line that we've already drawn. Now, all we're going to do is neaten up some of these lines and rub out some of the lines that we don't need. So you can see here that my puppy looks like it's got a little bit of an egg-shaped body, which we don't want. So I'm just going to redo some of these lines here to make sure our puppy's body looks nice and curved and chubby, not egg-shaped like it is at the moment. A little tip for you, draw the line how you want it to be first and then rub out your mistake. It just saves you doing lots and lots of rubbing out. What you should have now is a basic shape of your puppy. It should look a little bit like a hippopotamus, but don't worry, it's not going to for long. So next we are going to draw some ears. There are a couple of different ways you can draw a dog's ears. The easy way, starting at the top of the puppy's head here, you can just draw a shape that looks kind of like this, kind of like a curvy triangle. Those are some nice flappy puppy ears. Or you can draw just kind of ovally shaped like this. Again, that's another nice easy one. So those are a bit like Cocker Spaniel ears. Or you can draw a pointy ear, which is like this. That's a little bit trickier, but if you want to have a go at that, then please do. I am going to go with some flappy ears like this. You will also need to draw a tail for your dog. There are a couple of different ways you can draw a tail as well. You can either do just a really basic tail like this, or you could do your tail going downwards like that, or your dog could have a really short tail like this, or they could have kind of a fluffy tail like that. Mine is just going to have a nice simple tail. So next you're going to give your puppy some features. First of all, we're going to draw on his toes. This is really, really simple. You're just going to put one line like that, and then another like that. Same on the back foot. Then, if you have drawn your puppy holding his paw up like I have, you'll need to draw the pads of your puppy's paw. So you're going to draw a little circle here and then a smaller one there. Now on the face, we need to draw their nose. So really, really easy. You're just going to draw down and then curve in like that. If that's a little bit tricky, you can just draw one curved line like this. Now I'm going to draw the eyes. We are going to do some more Disney eyes today. You're going to draw an arch like this and then another curve like that. And then you're going to draw another one in the middle. Just another arch right over like I've drawn there, and then a little circle in the corner. Now I'm going to draw on his mouth. So I'm going to draw a curved line from about here, right the way up like that. And then I'm going to do another one just going down like that. So there's a tiny little triangle gap in the middle. Then I'm going to take my rubber and just very, very carefully going to rub out this bit of line here. Then very, very carefully again, I'm going to rub out about half of this bottom line here as well. Like that. I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to draw a curve that goes round and meets this line that we've drawn. So your puppy's face should look a little bit like this now. Then I'm going to get my pencil again and I'm going to draw on a little tongue. And then another curve at the end of my puppy's mouth line here to show its cute chubby cheeks. Now, same as in my cat and my bunny video, I'm going to draw some eyelashes on my puppy to make them a little girl. Now it's your choice to decorate your puppy however you would like to. I'm going to put a little collar on her, so I'm just going to draw a curved line around her neck and then a little circle at the base of it here. I'm also going to draw on some patches. But again, this is your choice. Now it's time to choose which colours you would like your puppy to be. Just in case you haven't watched any of my other videos, my colouring tip is to draw an outline around the area you want to colour first with your colouring pencil and then colour away from the line. That helps you to stay nice and neat and in the lines. When you come to colouring your puppy's face, you want to make sure that you are avoiding the features. So it's easiest to get your colouring pencil and draw an outline around the features to remind you that you don't want to colour those in. Now that I have coloured her mostly brown, I'm going to colour a couple of black patches and then leave the rest white. Okay, so now I have finished colouring my puppy's body. I'm going to move on to her features of her face. I'm going to give her a nice pink nose. It is best to use a light pink like this, but if you don't have a light pink and all you have is a bright pink like this, don't worry, you can use that one. Just make sure you're colouring really, really lightly. You could also give your puppy a black nose. It doesn't need to be pink. I'm going to use the same pink though to colour her tongue. Now I'm going to colour her eyes. Same as in my cat and my bunny video, you can either do a black eye, just colouring in that centre semicircle, leaving the white round the outside, or you can do a coloured eye. You could colour the whole of this section in blue, leaving the white circle in the corner, and then get your black crayon again and just go around the circle that we've drawn there. So maybe just draw her a little eyelid on. So just drawing a curved line over the top. You don't have to do that. That is completely your choice. Okay, so if you are reception year 1 or year 2, give yourself a pat on the back because you are finished. If you are a little bit older and you would like to give some more detail to your puppy, then keep on watching. So for this next part, I am going to get a darker brown, something kind of like this. Or if all you have is black, that's absolutely fine. You're just going to need to make sure you're colouring very lightly for this next part. We are just going to try and make our puppy look a little bit more 3D. So we're going to be adding some shading. Starting with our puppy's front leg, we are going to colour just a little bit of light brown just around our puppy's front leg here. We are also going to put a little bit of shading on our puppy's tummy. We're going to do the same on the back leg as well. So we're going to do the same on the underneath of our puppy's tail here. Now this bit might be a little bit tricky if you've drawn a collar, but that's fine. So just on the back of our puppy's neck here, behind the ears, same again, really lightly. We're going to do the underneath of the neck next. Now around the bottom of the collar, you're going to get your brown colouring pencil, your dark one, and you're just going to draw a line to show a little bit of shadow. Press a little bit harder for this, don't worry. You're just going to very lightly colour out a little bit from that line. So you're going to do the same. Okay, so for our last step, we are going to get our black pencil crayon again, and we're going to go around all the lines of our puppy and just darken those up and smooth them out a little bit. So you need to do this really carefully with a nice sharp colouring pencil. When you get to doing the puppy's face, make sure that you go really carefully and that your pencil is really sharp so that you can keep your lines nice and smooth. Okay, so I have just finished off my picture by drawing some puppy toys and a little food bowl. So hopefully at home you will have a lovely puppy drawing that looks a little bit like mine. Well done. Well done for following the video to the end, guys. I'm sure you have the cutest puppy pictures at home now. I hope you all have a great week and I will see you very soon.